Well, presumably you're here to score goals.
Yeah, that's the plan. Get fit in pre-season and hopefully push on from there. Yeah.
Is it a no-brainer move for you to come here?
Yeah, it's no brainer. I've got a manager who has full trust in me and full faith in me, and I just want to pay that back.
Didn't really hit it off at Ipswich, but having a look at the games you had and playing for a struggling side, it probably never got much of a chance there, did you?
I didn't really get going at Ipswich, and I didn't really show my true potential that I could have. Obviously, it was hindered by injury a little bit, but I look to push on next season and show everyone what I can do.
You're a proven goal scorer in the lower leagues, there's no doubt about that. Are you confident that you can come here and keep firing them in?
Of course, yeah. Obviously, I don't want to speak too soon, but yeah, I'm very confident in my own ability, and I'd like to prove that on a Saturday.
Have you met Kenny yet?
No, not yet. I haven't met him, but I'm sure I will.
You played against Portsmouth a couple of times here at Fratton Park and down there. Thoughts?
It's loud, very, very loud. I remember playing, we lost 1-0. I think Ollie Hawkins got a header, to be fair. We lost 1-0, and I was trying to shout to the boys and couldn't hear a thing, and no one could hear me. Always one passing me for banner, I don't know.
It's going to be very different playing for them, of course.
Yeah, of course. You have them fans all behind you. You can't ask for much more, really.
Are you a confident lad, because you scored 14 goals in 2 different seasons for Bristol Rovers, and once you even scored 4 in 1 game?
that was probably a fluke. No, I'm confident, yeah. I've got self-confidence, and I obviously believe in my own ability, but it's about now proving what I can do.
Do you think Portsmouth will play the sort of game that suits your style?
Yeah, obviously I spoke to the manager and Joe, and they've obviously given me an indication how they want me to play and how we're going to play next year, and I fit perfect to that.
We've mentioned Ipswich, and they of course were struggling against relegation and all season and bottom of the league. How refreshing is it now to come into what should be a promotion challenge?
It's a new start for me. Obviously we obviously didn't go well last year, but next year hopefully it's a completely different scale, and we're pushing and getting it into the Championship, and that's what the club deserves to be.
With Bristol Rovers, it was never really... Well, you came out from the non-league and you continued to progress up the leagues, so you know what it's all about.
Yeah, we obviously we had that season we got relegated, and it was very bad for the club. And then the manager took over, brought in a lot of lads, and we bounced at the leagues, conference, and then League Two, and then in League One, and then we sort of come to a hinder. We sort of come to a crossroad where we couldn't cross and couldn't go on any further, and that's when I had to push on. But hopefully they have a good season as well, because I always support them still. Do you know what I mean?
Now you're going to see one face you know well here in Lee Brown. Tell us a bit about him. Well, we know a bit about him.
You know a lot about Lee Brown. I don't got to say much about him. He's a great consistent player. We play 8 out of 10 every single week, and he's great in the changing room. I had that for 4 or 5 years, luckily, with him, and I was even lucky enough to do it at his wedding 4 years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
He actually spoke to us in another interview about the devastation of that time you were relegated into the conference. How devastating was it?
It was dark times at that point, and then the new owner came in and just changed the whole thing around. I think it was Christmas time, and then from then we just looked up, and obviously it's paid off the next 2-3 years, didn't it?
And mainly it was your goals that fired them back into the league.
I don't know about that. I give a lot of credit to Matty Taylor. He carried us for a lot of games. He was amazing. I think he scored like 69 goals in 3 seasons, and for someone to score that, it helps a lot, doesn't it?
Are you looking forward now to being around people like Brett Pitman and perhaps Jamel Lowe?
Of course, I've obviously watched Brett Pitman. He's played the highest levels for years, and it's always something to learn off and watch, and that's what I aim to do, is come here and watch Brett, because he's the most experienced in the team. He can score, and he's got everything. Do you know what I mean?
You're 25. Do you feel now you can kick-start your career here again?
Yeah, obviously I don't feel like I've hit my peak yet, and I think there's a lot more to come from me.
Do you set yourself goal targets?
Yeah, I'm not going to say I never will, because if I set them and don't reach them, it's only you guys that come back to me.